YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy Stu Sumter back again with another video. Now, you know, if I had to talk about the update of the men's bracket of the NCAA tournament, you know I gotta get the ladies some love as well. We gotta talk about their bracket as well, seeing as they're about to start their round of Sweet 16 as well. Had a couple upsets, and you know, there's a big matchup that my team, who I picked to win, you know, you got two stellar freshmen that are going to go back. I just want to talk about that a little bit. But like I said, we're going to talk about the little bit of upsets, Cinderella stories, if any. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because like I said, you got to give the ladies love just like we give the men love all the time when it comes to the sports. Same sports, the media doesn't get the same attention. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts on the tournament, who's going to win. Straight into it. So first off, in the NCAA tournament on the women's side, you know, they're playing in the bubble just like the men are. If you didn't know, I made a video about a controversy where the women didn't get the same amount of equipment as the men did, and it caused an uproar, and there was so much going on social media. But eventually the NCAA got their act together and they gave women the same exact things as the guy did when it comes to the weight room. And the fact that I'm even bringing this up, the women getting less than the men when it comes to student athletes, is ridiculous to me. But nonetheless, social media, the power of it, we got the job done. But let's talk about these games. In the first round, we got a couple of upsets here. In the first round, we had 13 seed Wright State upsetting the 4th seed Arkansas 66-62. You got 12th seed Belmont defeating the 5th seed Gonzaga. You had the 11th seed BYU Cougars beating 6th seed Ruck. Now, it wasn't as many upsets as the men's side, but nonetheless, these women hoopers just like the fellas did. And you know, you had the usual blue bloods in the women's game: UConn, Stanford, Texas A&M, South Carolina. You know, they all advanced. Baylor, they advanced. UCLA advanced. So you know, the blue bloods, they're sticking around in the girls game. But like I said, had a couple upsets in the first round. But it's good for the game, man. It's good for the game. You like to see the Cinderella stories, you know, compete and show these big dogs that, hey, we here to stay, we here to play, and we can play and hang just with y'all. So in the second round, you had a little bit more upsets. Unfortunately, Wright State lost to Missouri in the second round, so their Cinderella story had to end. But you had 6th seed Oregon Ducks beating the Georgia Bulldogs 3 seed. You had the 5th seed Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets beating the 4th seed West Virginia Mountaineers. Had the 6th seed Texas Longhorns beating the 3 seed UCLA Bruins. Blue blood went down. You had 5th seed Iowa Hawkeyes defeating 4th seed Kentucky. And you had the 6th seed Michigan Wolverines beating the 3 seed Tennessee Lady Volunteer. Now, Cinderellas are gone. We got a couple 6 seeds, 5 seeds, you know, where usually we have the 1 versus the 4 seeds. But, so my team that I picked UConn Huskies to win. Not gonna lie, usually that's a safe bet when it comes to the women's game. But you know, last couple of years, other teams have, you know, been able to get the job done. Texas A&M, Notre Dame. But I gotta go with UConn. Gino Auriemma, he is, if not the greatest of all time, he's 1A, 1B with Pat Summitt in my opinion, when it comes to the women's college game. And they play Iowa. Now, the reason why I said earlier in the video, you got 2 stellar freshmen. You got Paige Buchers and Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, Iowa, Paige, UConn. Now, Caitlin is averaging at least, I think, like 28, 29 points a game, top of the country. And Paige, she was recognized as a consensus All-American, Big East Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year. And you know, this is a 1 versus 5 game. But you know, it's great to see that you have multiple stars in the college game. You're not just talking about one person. I know in South Carolina, you got a person by the name of Zia Cook. I've been following her a little bit. And South Carolina, you know, they're a 1 seed. They're trying to, you know, repeat Final Four and possible championship. And, you know, definitely stay tuned and watch. I definitely believe that, you know, the women's game doesn't get that much love and that much attention, but they can hoop just like the fellas do. I know there's not all the dunks and all like that, but the girls' game is just as exciting as the fellas. I know I'll be tuned in to watching as they start, you know, Sweet 16 games tomorrow, Saturday, just like the guys do. You know, go UConn. You know what I'm saying? That's my pick to win it all, and I expect nothing less. I expect my Final Four to be Stanford, South Carolina, Texas A&M, and UConn. That's what I'm going with. UConn's gonna win it all. And I want to know your thoughts. Now, if you haven't been paying attention, pay attention to the girls' game. But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like down, comment down your thoughts on the women's game, and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're new to the channel. I hope everybody enjoys this, and I'm out.